I told him, I'm like, hey man, do you ever want to travel anywhere? And he's like, why do I want to travel anywhere? I can just look it up on Instagram. I can just
I'll
YouTube
gram
it.
it. I'll gram it to San
Yeah.
Diego. I don't need to go there.
Like what? Gen Alpha is the first generation that is actually less intelligent than the
I
generation
don't even know
before
what the
it.
fuck Gen Alpha is. Like 100%.
Do you know what Rizz is?
I think.
Okay, tell me, please. Okay, wait. I like that you said you think. So just explain.
I think it means like you've got like. I feel so fucking old for saying this. You got charisma, kid.
Oh.
Right?
Like, okay, like I know. Hi, I'm Nick. This is Johnny. Welcome to Dad's Do, episode 2. Just two dads with 40 years of dad experience talking dad shit.
Check us out on Instagram.
Oh, check us out on Instagram
Check us out
at
on
Dad's
Instagram.
Do.
At Dad's Do.
Dad's DUE, DADSDUE. Yeah, dude. I mean, I don't even know how to start this. Like, have you ever just looked at your kid? I mean, now that they're in high school, like, have you ever just like a sophomore, right? So Jackson's a freshman. She's a sophomore?
Yep, sophomore.
Okay. And have you ever just looked at them and just been like, what do you do? Like they're from a different planet. Like, does it make you feel old?
It's not even a question. Like, they don't even speak the same language, and they make you feel like shit because you don't understand them, and you try and slip in a word or two that they talk, and you just feel like an idiot. I mean, I don't feel like an idiot, but it's just different planet, different times, different everything.
That's the best part of being a dad, though, is they're like you say bro, or you say some dumb, some dumb jargon that they say, and then they get all embarrassed. But,
right.
It's like, and so like Jax, he's a great kid. Love that kid. Gonna be a great man someday, but he is drama. Just drama.
Dude.
He's a cool kid. And like, people know he's a cool kid. They know he's a nice kid. When we were kids, it was not cool to be a nice kid.
No.
Now it's cool to be a nice kid.
Trust me, I know.
Right? Like,
I know.
But whenever anything happens, they've got social media, they've got Snapchat. So something will happen and all 20 high schools in Tucson know about it within 20 minutes.
For sure.
And then it's all over the internet and everybody's talking about it. And I try to, this is one of those things where I try to like give them advice and I'm like, dude, like you need to do this and you need to do this. And I'm thinking in the back of my head, like when I was 15, I was a fucking dork. Like I'm still a dork now, but I'm I'm an older dork. I was, it's not the same. Like I was like skinny, nerdy. I played sports, but I was always trying to fit in. But then at the same time, like my mouth would always get me in trouble. Like I would always just start talking shit, and then
same. I played
downhill.
baseball, but I'm still skinny, fucking dork. Playing sports, a little bit of sports, kind of saved my ass a little bit in high school because I ended up being friends with maybe jocks or their older brothers on the team were. So like through high school, I never got in a fight, to be honest. Like I was
pretty good.
Pretty safe. I stayed pretty neutral. I loved baseball, but I also loved heavy metal and rap. So played baseball. I wasn't the jock though, so I was able to be low key.
Skate by. The C student, like you were just right in the middle,
student,
kind of midline.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I was a big dork. Like everybody knew I was a big dork. Like I was trying to fit in so bad, like that. I was just a big dork.
Yeah.
And it's funny because again, like I just see Jackson. I'm like, dude, like you have no idea how easy you have it. Like quarterback of the football team, you got all these other,
It's true. True.
You've got all these friends. You're a popular kid. Like you're a nice kid, and people like nice kids. Like it didn't used to be that way. And like the one thing that you and I have in common, we're very handsome gentlemen now.
No big deal, really.
I mean, I really feel like I feel like we're both like, it's in our younger days. When you're young, everybody's trying to figure it out when they're young. But you have like, I know kids now or men and women now from high school that are still like, You know, they're still living the high school glory days. Like, as opposed to you know, you and I are the same. Like, we were both late bloomers. Like, we both came in to our own. I mean, I can honestly say I didn't hit second puberty until I was probably 27 years old.
Yeah.
I mean, that was me. And, you know, like, it was insane. It was just insane. And, you know, like, that was me at 21. I mean, and I was just, you know, probably drunk or stoned out of my mind, 140 pounds, just, you know, plastic bagging it through life. Wherever life took me, that's where I was going. I
Look
mean,
at that back there.
was that at a Renaissance fair? I know you're a big Renaissance fair guy.
You know, chicks really dig emaciated brown guys with bucket hats. Like,
And
that was pretty hip for the day.
how old were you when you had a tattoo?
I got that right after I graduated, so 18.
18.
1994.
1994. And is that a Sublime tattoo? Is that what
Easy guy. It's a wolf's paw.
It's a wolf's
or a
paw?
bear paw or some sort of paw. It was Flash. It was a Flash at the tattoo shop, Enchanted Dragon, right? I went there with the girl, basically picked it out. I was like, yes, perfect. Perfect.
Wolf's paw.
Was paw. That's me. That's me. Hey, chicks, watch out. Look at this dangerous guy.
But you get like, so wait. So you got it for a chick. Was that your first tattoo?
No, there's this dude. I'm going to shout him out, Will Solaris, right? Drove a motorcycle, like just long hair, low key guy, just like the dude from Bad News Bears, right? He pulls up on the scene, like just super badass. Like he's got this like low key hot girlfriend, right? Who's not super popular, but she's, you know, he's like the first dude I see like that has tattoos. I'm like, fuck, this guy's awesome. And I was like, dude, as soon as 18, I'm getting a fucking tattoo. And so
shout out Will Solaris.
I am not handsome. I do not have long hair, and my tattoos are not cool. But that's the inspiration.
But, hey,
So yeah, I was as soon as 18, I went out and got it.
I would never get a tattoo. I feel like it would be like, I'm so worried that it would not be perfect. Like, it's an ADHD thing.
Yeah.
Like, it would not be perfect. So I would be going back to the artist and being like, hey, can you do this? Can you do this? And then it would be like when you know, pick the scab and all of a sudden you're at the bone. Like, it would just be over and over and over again.
I've had plenty of shitty tattoos. I still have shitty tattoos, but
now
I just don't fucking care.
But you're like a work of art. I mean, you've got all these, like, you know, you got your Felix the cat. You've got your, I mean, they live. I mean, not a lot of people are going to know about that tattoo, but that's a great one. I mean,
no one's going to know that. You either
kick
know or you
ass
don't.
and chew bubblegum. I mean,
That's right.
Oh, God. And then you got the wrestling tie-in.
What were you doing at that headband?
Again, I was probably stoned or drunk, so I don't know. I think so. My uncle got.
I hope
married
you were at an event, or is this just you walking around town?
I think my uncle got married at my grandparents, and
you look like Fred Flintstone with that little.
Oh my God! I just look like an idiot.
What do you call those things?
Ascot.
Ascot. Fuck.
That's kind of maybe that's what I was going for, like a Fred Flintstone thing.
Fred
I probably would consider myself more of a Shaggy personality wise. Like, if I was gonna get one of those personalities, it has definitely be a Shaggy.
That's fun.
But it was, you know, I was just a lost kid. I mean, I didn't really have any. There was no, you know, I was always the kid that everybody was like, you got so much talent, you got so much, you know, you're so smart, you got so much ability. I'm the oldest grandkid on my mom's side, so my grandparents were always like hyping me up, and it's just like, you know, sometimes you just get all hyped up and then you're just like, like, I'm not into it. I don't want to be the educated kid, or I don't want to be the college athlete. You know, I didn't know what I wanted to do.
You got a lot already, more than me. I had none of that. Like, well, you're tall. Never mind your big ears and
but it
long,
was
alien-like fucking limbs.
Like, yeah, it was just, I mean, you know, they just kind of were just like, you're always going to be okay. That's my dad, you know, kind of told me that. My mom always told me that. My grandparents always told me. Everybody just told us like, oh, Nick is always going to be okay. Like, he's a smart kid. He'll land on his feet. I mean, and now I'm not necessarily the black sheep, but I definitely function differently than both sides of my family. I mean, my parents just aren't, you know.
I think I rebelled because I had nothing going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, very how I felt. Like, unattractive dude, very skinny, I wore baggy clothes, not because it was cool, just because I felt horrible and probably made it look worse. But I had that sense of like, well, if I'm this down and out, I'm just going to go extreme. Like I'm going to, go get tattoos and I'm going to go dye my hair and I'm going to get a fucking ear piercing and I'm going to smoke pot and I'm going to do this and do that. And I think I just went like, all right, what's opposite of normal? I'm just going to go that way.
Did your dad get on you for that shit?
No.
Well,
My
see,
dad was a party dude. Yeah. I kept it low key until I was 18 and then I dropped the bomb on them. I'm like, listen, I turned 18. I'm like, listen, I fucking smoke. I took mushrooms on Mount Lemon. Like I like do all these things, but I always didn't get in trouble. So I always, whenever I did things, it was low key, or I was like, I didn't go out of my way to upset my parents. I went out of my way to be a rebel, but not to upset them or cause problems. Like if I could skate under and not get in trouble, then I could continue to do what the things. Because my mom was very, very like I couldn't fucking walk around a corner and without her like screaming my name as if I had just fucking left the country. Like it was very, very fucking controlling.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, and but like, I don't know. I had a totally different experience. Like, my parents were divorced. My dad lived in Phoenix. My mom lived here, and like my parents were just, they were working. They were single parents. So, and my dad got remarried, but they were, they had other shit going on. So like me, again, everybody's like, Nick's gonna be okay. So they just kind of left me to my own devices. I mean, I mean, there's times like when I did shit when I was, 12, 13 years old, where I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna ruin my future. I almost burned down Rita Ranch before it was even built.
God, that would have been awesome.
Doing fireworks and oh my God, me and my best friend growing up, man, we used to do some dumb shit, but we made it. We're here now.
There you
like,
go.
Where you get to this point and it's crazy, but now like the kids they don't do any of that shit. Like it's not like an experience. There is no experience.
I asked my son this, and he would come when we go to visit my friends in California, and he would, we'd start. I didn't want to start telling these stories, but my friend Steve would start telling these stories, and I'm like, right. Fuck, I'm in it. Like, well, this is it. They're gonna hear all the things. Like, fuck it. And you'd see like, oh man, and I'd ask my son. He's like, we don't. Like, at first, I thought, okay, you're lying. Like, I was like, you guys do this stuff, right? He's like, no one does anything. I'm like, I don't believe you. And he's like, it's true. Like, and you think about it, everyone's got a fucking Ring camera, right? Or a Blink. Like, it's just monitored to death's end. You can't escape shit without getting caught. Like, it's like you really have to go the extra mile to.
But it's like, do you want to? So Jack's birthday in like 3 weeks. He asked us yesterday. He's like, hey, he always comes up to us. He's like, hey, I got to ask you guys something. Is that okay? And I'm like, yeah, of course. And he's like, I'll ask you later. So, like, he waits till we're separated, and then he'll ask one of us.
Good call.
And so he asked me, he's like, hey, man, is it cool if his buddy Wes, who's, a great kid, again, another kid he grew up with that, I know his parents, and Jax is like, Wes and I want to have a party at the house for our birthdays. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, that's cool. Like, Kim has this vision of the kids now where they're just like still super innocent.
Angels.
And like, yeah, she's like, and so he tells me, he's like, I don't want you to get mad, but I don't want you guys there. And I'm like, I get that. I'm like, you're 15 years old. Like
Also, we're going to have strippers.
Well,
Dad, you're all right with that, right?
Like, I'm like, all right, cool. Yeah. Whatever you guys want to do, whatever. Strippers, whatever. Like, it's fine. Like, just don't burn the house down.
Yeah.
I mean, I had some out-of-hand parties when I was a kid. I did some out-of-hand stuff. And I know that he won't, like him and the kids that he hangs out with, I'm like, they're not going to get out of hand. But he's like, there's going to be smoking. And I'm like, they don't smoke. They all vape now. But they're 15 years old, and some of the kids vape weed. And I'm like, that's not a big deal. And I'm like, it's not a big deal. Don't get me wrong.
It's just out of our control.
Right, exactly. And I'm like, you know what? I'm like, if kids do that, I'm like, it's totally fine. I'm like, it's not a huge deal. Like, don't let them drive. I'm like, all these kids know me. So if you guys have issues and let's say your mom and I are out at dinner, just call me so that we can come home.
It's like, it's not okay, right? But like, things are going to happen. They're out of your control. Like,
What
use
the
your
fuck
best
am I gonna
judgment.
do about it? I'm
Yeah.
trying to go between like 16 Candles and fucking Project X. Like, I'm like, give me something in between, dude. Like, it's not like, and okay, so I'm like, it's not a big deal. I mean, I'm like, how many people? He's like, oh, 25 people. And I'm like, okay, but whatever. I'm like, it's fine. Like, we'll get the house cleaned up. We can do it. Like, it's not a big deal. So then, we're coming home last night and he's like, is now a good time to ask mom? And I'm like, just tell her. I'm like, tell her what's going on. Kim was like, absolutely not. She's like, I don't want kids drinking in my house. She's like, we have a giant liquor cabinet. What are we going to do with that? You guys are going to steal all the liquor. And like, she's like, what if a kid gets drunk and then they drive and a kid gets stoned in our backyard and his parents don't know? And I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. I'm like, relax. And, I'm assuming that she was a very rebellious teenager. I didn't know her as a teenager, but I'm assuming that was her.
And she's a mom.
Experience. And she's a mom now. So she's putting two and two,
Yeah.
She's kind of just taking the worst of both worlds and combining them. And I'm like, they actually want to do something. It's not something on their phones. It's not, they're not like, I told him, I'm like, hey man, do you ever want to travel anywhere? And he's like, why do I want to travel anywhere? I can just look it up on Instagram. I can just YouTube
I'll gram it to San Diego.
Yeah.
I don't need to go there.
Like, what? But it's, it's crazy to me that like the older ones, I mean, the ones in their 20s, right? Like they are still somewhat grounded. Like they're still like M still wants to go and do stuff. Like she still wants to go experience things. Like, she started college and she just started partying. And like, I get the feeling like Jack's like, if you don't give them that, like they want that permission. Like they're not going to go and sneak around and like do stuff. They want to have like permission from the parents. I think because everything's recorded, right? So
how far are they apart in age?
They're 8 years apart.
Yeah, dude, that's a fucking gap of technology and everything else, right? Like she grew up more advanced than what we grew up with, and he's just on another level of like we don't need to actually talk to each other. We're just on our fucking phones and communicating this way. Like
they could be sitting right next to each other.
No, I know,
and it's fucking insane.
I know. I've seen my daughter's had friends over, and they're both in their room, and they're just texting on their phone. Like, yeah.
Like how? But
yeah. That's just normal though, right? Like they don't even see. They don't see anything.
I don't want to be my dad, but I don't fucking get it. Dude, I don't get it.
I know.
Like, I just don't understand it. And I try, I think he had a girlfriend that was his first girlfriend, and she was a little controlling. So he's now, like, now that they broke up, I think he's kind of coming into his own and kind of, like, a little more open to experiences. But it's like, dude, like, it's a nice day outside. Go outside. Go do something. Like, we would get, like, I know my dad would yell at us if we stayed inside. Like, he'd be like, dude, it's a beautiful day outside. Like, what are you doing in here? Like, go do something. He's like, go be physical. Go play a sport. If you can't figure out which sport to play, go play yard work.
Yeah,
like,
I didn't even want to fucking be at home because then I was just getting fucking chores or something else.
Right.
Like,
and then
be gone all day. And we played basketball and baseball in the street and rode bikes and skateboards and whatever.
See, we're old. That's proof right there that we're old.
Right.
So it's, and, having all the technology like in the palm of your hand for these guys, you have teachers too, right? So, the kids are at school, Mountain View, right?
Mm-hmm.
CDO, right? Teachers telling them what to do. Like, they're like, oh yeah, you need to work on this. And, they're thinking to themselves, well, why do I need to do anything? Because it's my kid, and I'm sure it's your kid, because they're just like me. Like, why do I need to do anything? I got a calculator in my hand. I can literally ask Siri a complex equation, and Siri will tell me the answer. Like, why do I need to learn math? Or why do I need to learn history? I'll just Google it. And it's
right?
Fucking,
right?
Dude, it grinds my gears. Like, it pisses me off so much. It's insane to me that they just that's just what they are into. I mean, it's just like, or how they are. I'm not what they are into, but they're like, that's just the mentality is like, well, I just got information at my fingertips here. But the craziest part is so, and I read this the other day, that Gen Alpha is the first generation that is actually less intelligent than the
I
generation
don't even know
before
what the
it.
fuck Gen Alpha is. Like 100%. Like
I think
don't
it's like
know.
15 to like young, or like maybe 17 to younger.
Fuck, that's the first time I heard about that.
But it's Gen Alpha, and that's that's not a great name, first of all. Like,
Yeah, that sucks. That's a
but
shitty ass fucking name.
Gen Alpha.
Yeah, someone should change that name.
But I mean, it's
Gen
but
X. Gen X.
You're Gen
You
X.
can fucking beat that.
Yeah.
Sorry. Best music, best movies. Sorry.
I miss
Hands down. My kids say that. My kids admit that.
Oh yeah, the best music. Like
Best music, best time, best whatever.
I
right?
love that I instilled that on my kids, and you and I are both big on that. Like music, like my daughter thinks that freaking 70s and 80s music is by far and away superior to any music.
You had that culmination of so many different types of music, right? Rap was at its peak. Grunge was is the new thing on scene. Like metal, like it was just a fucking melting pot of just terrific music, mostly new to everyone. And dude, you had it was like at an ice cream shop. You could whatever, right? Pick this, pick that, and you were good to go. Like there was no like, oh, I can't believe you like everyone was, you know what I mean?
Can you name any current artists right now like that you listen to on a regular basis? That's not a country artist, because I feel like
I
country's just,
do.
like, old school. So
I'm
what do you-
still like I listen to J. Cole.
Well, J. Cole's not bad. Like
Yeah.
J. Cole is like, I don't know.
No. There's good music. I mean, at least the beat's good. Maybe the lyrics in some of the rap is off.
Like I
It's
can't.
just
Like
you
I
know.
just once it gets to a certain point, like okay, so I'm super excited for the new Action Bronson album.
Action Bronson's good though. Action Bronson's good. Action Bronson's good.
Like that does it for me. But
Yeah.
everybody, if you're watching, I'm sorry, I'm an idiot, because it's definitely not great music, but for whatever reason, I love it.
It's good. The style's good. It's resonates back to when we were younger, I think.
Oh no, James, you seem like you're pretty cool. What kind of music are you listening to? Like, what is like a current hip hop? Okay, so like J. Cole, or what? Kendrick Lamar.
Fair enough.
Is it all the same? Are they feuding? I don't even know. I never know anymore.
Kendrick's good.
There's all the feuds. I like Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah.
I do like Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah.
But I just feel old a lot of the time listening to it. Like we were saying the other day, what were you like? You sent me Apache, and I was listening to Apache.
By Cigarette King?
Like I don't think, I think that'd be cultural appropriation if you dressed up like a Native American now and did a rap video. But
It was all the rage.
back then, it was the thing back then. It certainly was. But yeah, like they just, that's the one thing I think that kind of holds true with jocks too, is like they listen to good music now, like old music.
I looked out with my kids. They don't necessarily listen to the same music that I do. They've definitely, I think, with the Deftones, that was like as a family. It's crazy as it is.
Family. Yeah.
That's the family band. Like,
Okay.
my wife and my kids went to the Deftones concert.
Okay.
And I couldn't go, but I was like, that's pretty fucking awesome. But I think, and this is partly because of my dad, like, I'm so diversified in music that, what I'm playing, something hits with them. So they may not agree with everything, but they'll listen to something like, my daughter's big into oldies. And even,
What's an oldie now? Because that could be like 2000 is an oldie.
No, she's, seriously listening to, even, so not oldies. So no. So she surprised me one day, and remember Guy? Yeah.
Holy
just
moly.
like it. Yeah. So like just shit like that. Like, holy fuck. Right. Like crazy. Or even like 70s, 60s, music. Just the other night we were in a car and she was listening to country music. So it's awesome that she's just all over the place.
All over the place.
My son's pretty similar.
That.
Like they're very hip with the new music now, but they still have that old type of appreciation.
So what is like, okay, so what's like one thing? So you get them, So there's still this disconnect, right? So like music, I think brings us all together. Like that brings my family together. Like we went to Post Malone. I like Post Malone. No apologies. Like I really like Post Malone. I think he's
That's
great.
fine.
I mean,
We're
I know
still
nobody's a
friends.
great.
We're still
Yeah, we can
friends.
still be friends. Okay.
Yeah.
But he, it's like I'm trying to find just something. Just give me. I tell him, I'm like, dude, give me something that we can just do. Like I don't care what it is. Like let's just go do something. Like as a family, like we're all, everybody's in different spots right now, so it's hard to kind of find that thing. Like, is there something that you guys can all go and do, like where you're just like on a Sunday and you just grab the girls and you're like, all right, here's where we're going, and everybody's okay with it, or is there always like a pushback on anything?
No, we like to eat. We're always
Who
going
doesn't
out to
like to eat?
places to eat.
Well, I can't fucking eat right now because I'm prepping for a show.
Well,
So
that
that's
sucks for you.
I
Sorry.
think that's the ultimate equalizer. Unfortunately, that is the one thing that it's like, okay, let's all go get.
Hey, family, want to come see me drink fucking water?
Yeah,
and eat
that's
lettuce?
pretty much it.
That sounds fun on a Sunday.
He'll have the burger. She'll have the chicken sandwich. I'll have the fish, please. No rice. Just give me. But it's awful. It's terrible, and I don't know why I put myself through it. But it is all that kind of is the ultimate equalizer too. Is if everybody can go out and eat, but my wife, my son don't like Mexican food.
Fuck, that's all my wife likes.
Like what? What are we doing?
Yeah, what are you doing? What are you
Live
doing?
in Tucson, Arizona.
Yeah.
Your last name's Vargas, and you don't eat Mexican
Damn.
food. Like,
Damn.
and they like. I mean, okay, so on occasion, I can get them to go to like Sace. Like I would enjoy if we just took a little road trip and we went a little down south. Like you get south at 22nd and you get something or whatever. You go to Rollies or whatever. And it's more of the experience of going into like, something like that. But it's all, again, it's not eating for an experience. It's just something that we can all do together.
Sure.
So
yeah,
it's like you
I
end
get
up
it.
at Chipotle or something like
Yeah.
super cultured family.
Yeah.
But okay. So let's pivot a little bit. How in tune are you with like the current lingo? Like, do you ever get to read text? Do you ever get to see anything?
No.
Like, you don't hang around kids very much. Do you do any like talking to kids like at your job? Like, do you ever have to do talking to kids now? Not
anymore.
Not anymore?
Yeah.
Okay. So, the biggest thing that I do to kind of like, I give the kids shit because I see these kids all the time, like kids that I coach. So we go to CDO and it's like you see them all the time and like they just say the dumbest shit, like the stuff that they make up. We were looking at I was looking at 1950s. I was at my grandparents. We were looking at like sayings in the 1950s and it was like, just weird stuff and nobody knows what it means. But do you know what Rizz is?
I think.
Okay, please. Okay, wait. I like that you said you think. So just explain.
I think it means like you've got like. I feel so fucking old for saying this. You got charisma, kid. Right?
Okay, like I know. Okay, so it is like
so like yeah, so like like you've got your shit together, like you're whatever. I don't know.
It is charisma, but it's more like it's like an opposite sex or like an attractive charisma. Like if you've got Rizz, you're able to like talk to girls. You're like confident.
Oh, shit.
It's a confidence.
Yeah,
like,
I don't know what that is because I don't have it. So
you don't have it.
Check.
But, like, I feel like you do though.
I don't.
Like, dude, you do. Okay, so here's the thing. Again,
I don't.
if nothing at all, if we were, water, please. If we were ourselves back in whatever 1994 and probably 2002ish, right?
Did you graduate in 2002?
I graduated in 2002.
God, fuck you.
Yeah.
All right, get back to your story. Fine. It's fine.
Dude, I do it all the time. It's weird because like all of my friends and everybody's older than me. The only one that's younger than me is Bryce, and he's actually older than me, being younger than me.
He is.
But like if I'm that guy, like I've always had the ability to again talk myself out of any situation. Like if I was in I'm in a bar in Vietnam and like some shit goes down and I have no idea what's going on, I could still probably negotiate peace between,
You have been in a bar in
Vietnamese
Vietnam.
army. I have been in a bar in Vietnam.
That's nice.
I've seen some things.
That's another episode. That's another episode.
But like I said, I feel like it wasn't, again, when we were younger, it wasn't considered cool. But now, like, I could talk to anybody. I don't give a shit. Like, I think that's what Rizz is. Like, you just don't give a shit. You just talk to anybody. You're yourself. You're charismatic. You're a charismatic guy.
I don't give a shit now. I did back then, but now I just don't care.
But I think that's what.
I have Rizz?
That's what gives you Rizz.
I got
Rizz.
Rizz.
Don't care.
I got Rizz.
And the kids care. Like Jax cares. And I told him, I'm like, dude, that's not Rizz. Like, you can't, like, you don't get that from your daddy.
Yeah,
Like,
Jax.
it's genetically, I think it's a genetic thing. Like, you give it, like the ability to talk and the ability to not conversate, but the ability to just be like confident in saying, you know what? I'm pretty sure that this is the right field that I was on. And you're fucking wrong, but you're confident enough to say it. Like, you could be,
Yeah.
basically lie to people's faces
Yeah.
and not balk at it. But I don't know. I feel like as older dudes, we have it.
What did your dad give you advice for when dating?
My dad?
Yeah.
Don't get anybody pregnant. That didn't work. I don't know. My dad was not. I don't want to go too into depth with that, but yeah, my dad was not probably the guy for dating advice. Like,
No.
my dad was always like, my dad. You met Israel. Like, talk about Rizz. Like, that guy doesn't even have to talk. Everybody falls in love with him, but he
God, that
literally,
would've been
like,
awesome
he
if
didn't
he
even
did.
because he was like in Country Club Israel, so he was like,
Oh,
he was
classy
like, just
Israel.
don't get anybody pregnant. And
That's
you'll
fair
be
advice.
okay.
That's fair advice.
Like, that's good dad advice.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the advice I give now, I guess.
My dad said, I hope you like dudes. Like, okay, well, thank you. Check. I get it.
Okay.
Well, fair enough. All right.
Well, on that note, that was Dad's Do episode 2. We're out.